How can you sell more homes and increase the percentage of your business that actually comes from your past clients, your sphere, friends, family, things like that? Let's face it, guys, we all want to work with friends of friends. Those personal relationships are so much better than working with total strangers online. But how do you do it? I'm going to share that with you today with 5 ways you can sell more to your sphere and past clients. My name is Mike Novak. I'm a real estate agent for the Novak team, part of Real Brokerage. One of the things my wife, Rachael, and I do is we mentor agents across the entire country. If you're curious to learn more about Real, definitely reach out to one of the two of us. But let's jump right into the meat and potatoes of this. How can you sell more to your past clients and sphere? I've got 5 things for you to focus on. I've got one bonus for you at the end I'm going to throw in as well. The first thing that I want you to think about doing is client events. And you've probably heard about this, but very few people are actually doing it consistently. They'll do one event and then that's about it. Or they'll do one event and they really have no outreach that goes into it. It's just kind of sporadic. And the key to client events, you have to do them consistently and you need to be consistent in your outreach as well. You can't just hold the event and think people are going to show up. The whole point of the event is so you have a reason to reach out to your clients and your family and friends and offer them something. So many people, coaches in particular, are telling you, hey, pick up the phone and ask for referrals. That is a hard pass for me. That is not my style in real estate. That is very self-serving and not how I roll. I'm not going to call a past client and say, hey, it's Mike Novak. Who do you know that's thinking about buying or selling real estate? Ugh, that feels gross. Not how we're going to do things. Instead, I will call my past clients and I'll say, hey, what's going on, Bob? It's Mike. Long time no chat. Just wanted to call and invite you to our next client event. It's coming up in 2 weeks from now. I would love to see you and the family. I'm going to text you all the details right after we get this call. There's an RSVP link in there. Love to see you then. I'm offering them something. I'm asking for nothing. Here's the thing, guys. The real estate conversations will come up organically. They're going to ask you what's happening in the market. And you're also going to be top of mind with them when they're thinking and hearing about people that want to buy and sell real estate. They just talked to you as their agent. They just came to your event. All of a sudden, you're top of mind. And you lose that top of mind awareness after the transaction. Client events are the way to regain it consistently throughout the year. So how many events do you need to do? I would say at a minimum, do 2 events. At a maximum, do maybe 4 or 5. We've done as many as 4, and it felt like too much. So we've just kind of settled into 2 a year. And that's been a really good pace for us to maintain. It's something we can just do consistently year in, year out. We've been doing this now for 6 years, and our clients look forward to these events each and every year. There's a lot of things you can do for client events. One of my favorite ones is we rent out the entire minor league baseball stadium in Everett, which is our market. And we do a movie in the park. So the movie comes on around 8:30 p.m., but people get there around 5 p.m., and they've got food, they've got drinks, fully catered by our team, cost them absolutely nothing. There's all sorts of events going on for the kids. There's bouncy houses, face painters, all these things happening. And there's so many just awesome conversations and connections that come out of that couple of hours before the movie actually kicks off. Then around dusk, the movie comes on the screen. Everybody grabs their seat and watches the movie. We typically try to theme it around baseball movies like Sandlot or Angels in the Outfield. This year we're showing Rookie of the Year. So some really like baseball type themed movies, but just kind of a fun event. You know, last year we had close to 500 people at this event. And again, it keeps us very top of mind with our clients. The point is not to do the event necessarily. It's to have a great reason to reach out to your past clients without asking them for anything. So just keep that in mind. I recommend giving them a call and sending them a text message and then having a couple of emails as well for inviting your clients to this event. Invite your clients, invite your past clients, invite your family, invite your friends, all of your sphere, people from church. Everyone should get an invite to this. It should cost them nothing. It's your responsibility to pay for this. You could partner with a lender like we partner with a lender on this, and that gets the bill cut in half right away. It makes it a lot more affordable to do this. But if you're not doing client events, start doing them. Don't put too much, don't overthink this. Just start doing it and do 2 a year at a minimum, okay? Client events are absolutely huge. All right, next up, number 2. Client gifting. We used to use Client Giant, which is a really cool tool. Check it out. But as you start having like thousands of past clients, it can be really hard to scale. It's pretty dang expensive. And so we just started doing this ourselves in-house. 4 to 5 times a year, we will send out a gift to our clients. It's not expensive. It's usually $10 to $15. The last one that we did was really cool. It was a little dishwasher magnet that said clean or dirty, and you flip it around based on the load was clean or if it was dirty. It was pretty cool. And it had our logo off to the side of it as well. So people loved this one. They reached out to me and thanked me repeatedly for it. It had a handwritten card to them as well that was personalized. And we sent this out to like 1,000 people. So pretty cool. We bought them from a local person too. So we're supporting a local business. And so it's kind of a win-win there as well. But what I would suggest doing is at a minimum, sending 2 or 3 small gifts like that per year and just include a handwritten card with it as well. Don't send junk though. Like don't shoot for just sending the cheapest thing. If you're going to send something that's $2 or $3 that the person's not going to use daily or that they're not going to find value in, you're better off just not sending anything. So I'd rather have you send it less frequent, but have better quality and better intentionality to what you are sending. Okay. So client gifting, definitely huge. That brings me to number 3. Calling or texting your past clients. Either one is okay. Calling is always going to be best, but I understand calling is tough when you have hundreds of past clients. It's something that can take a lot of time because more often than not, those people pick up the phone, they want to catch you up on life, which is awesome, but it can eat up like weeks of your time if you're trying to call them all each quarter. So I'd recommend calling them once a year and texting them the other 3 quarters of the year. So that means they're getting an outreach from you once per quarter plus your client events. And those texts should be personalized to them a little bit and just checking in on them. So definitely really good way to scale it if you're doing the text. Calls are a lot harder to scale, but calls definitely bring the best connection, of course. So if you don't have the time to call everyone, another thought you could do is just pick out the people you have the best connections with. Like maybe you've got 400 past clients and you cherry pick your top 15 people that you just absolutely love. You want to talk to them, give those people a call, check in on them. The people that you despise talking to, we all have those clients, let's be honest. Like they're good clients. They're just not people you really want to talk to that often. You don't really look forward to calling them and having that conversation. Just send them a text. It's better than nothing. And if you're not excited to make the phone call, you're not going to show up for that call anyways. But I recommend a quarterly touch. You can schedule this in your CRM or we have it in a spreadsheet and just check the box when the text goes out, showing us that it's been done. So quarterly call or text is going to be huge for staying top of mind. Some agents don't do this very simple thing that costs you absolutely nothing. That brings me to number 4, home anniversaries and birthdays. I recommend sending a handwritten, personalized card to the person on both of these. Home anniversaries, just when they closed on the home, and be specific in your card. Hey, I can't believe it's been 5 years since you closed on this home. I hope that you and the kids are doing awesome and loving that amazing backyard. Just thinking about you guys. Happy home anniversary. Put something like that in there, okay? But make sure it's personalized. Make sure it mentions how long it's been since they bought the house. And then the birthday is just, again, something that's personal to them is going to be important. And make sure it's handwritten. Like don't just send some kind of like generic printed card. Make sure you put some thought into it or don't waste your time doing it. But these are simple, inexpensive touches. If you have an assistant, they can do it for you. You could just kind of give them a list of the people that, needs to go out to and the personalized content and then have them actually do the writing for you because the writing and the enveloping of it is the time part. So that's number 4, home anniversaries and birthday. That brings me to number 5, influencers. Like I said earlier on calling people, you've got your 15 people or whatever that you just love. Well, I want you to look at all of your past clients and your sphere, and I want you to say, who's given me the most referrals in the last 5 years? And I want you to make an emphasis on spending more time with those people. These people are going to value that proximity to you. Have them over for a barbecue, connect your families together, invest some time with them. It could be happy hour, but we've all got these kind of clients. Like they're just influencers. They love to refer people to you. They're raving fans. You want to be very disproportionate with how you allocate time to your past clients. These people should get the massive bulk of it. Okay. I know that it's hard to scale this one, which is why I want you to focus on just 10 or 15 people out of all of your past clients or your friends. And those become your influencer clients that are going to refer you lots of business. Figure out who they're going to be, earmark them in your CRM so you can find them easily and make sure that you're going through checking off that task at least once a year to spend some one-on-one time with them, if not once a quarter, if you've got enough time to do it. If you've got 15 people, it can be really hard to do every quarter because that's like, hey, every weekend you've got something going on. But maybe it's once a year or twice a year. Just that intentional time together is going to go very far for continuing to stay top of mind with them and earning their referral business. Okay. Now bringing me to the bonus. I promised you in the introduction to the video that I would share with you one bonus item, and that bonus item is a market report video. So I do this for all of my current clients as well, but I also send it to my past clients because past clients are always curious about what's happening in the market. I do a super deep dive, like a 10 to 15 minute video each and every month. I have not missed a video for 6 years now. And I analyze all of the data in the market and I explain to people what it means. So average price point, days on market, months of inventory supply, price appreciation or decrease, all of those kind of key statistics. But I explain to them what it means and I interpret this data for them. And you can email it to your past clients. You can also create a retargeting ad in social media and YouTube that's retargeting your past clients and your current clients as well. But do a market report video consistently. This will, I guarantee you, it's not going to pay off in a month or two, but long term, it's going to provide massive value to your past clients and even your entire database if you run retargeting ads to it. Okay. So there you go. 5 ways to build your sphere of business plus 1 bonus. If you've got questions about this, of course, reach out to me. If you're curious to learn more about Real Brokerage, this brokerage is changing the way that real estate gets done. It has been game-changing for my wife, for myself, for our family, for our team. Just absolutely incredible. We came over in November of 2021. One of the best decisions we've ever made without question. I want to share this opportunity with you. It is ground floor. Reach out to me at the contact information below, and let's chat about getting you over to Real Brokerage and understanding what the business model looks like.